Okay, I'll make this quick video for a lot of those people who want to do it yourself, brake jobs. And this is what happened to me, and this is for purpose of just checking and not making the mistake that commonly a lot of people might make. So, anyways, I bought some new brakes off of eBay. And I replaced the front shoe rotors and brake pads. Everything seemed to be fine. I drove out of town about 200 miles, come back, and all of a sudden I start hearing this squeaking sound. Really high-pitched squeaking, like metal on metal. So I figured the brake pads, maybe something's wrong. Being that I bought them on eBay, maybe they're cheap materials, not sure. So I basically followed a lot of recommendations of people who are saying make sure the rotors are kind of glazed, that they're not, that you clean them, that they're not rough, that maybe about that's our squeaking. Make sure the pads are not like letting all of the metal, because some cheap pads might be have a lot of metallic in them, they say, and that will cause the squeaking. So I checked all that, and I pretty much took my front brake system apart. I have a 2015 Mazda 6, and everything seemed to go good. I followed all the instructions. I followed other people that did YouTube videos, and I test drove it afterwards. A couple of days later, go by, squeaks again, and it kept squeaking, and I just couldn't figure out until I finally I just went ahead and just bought these brakes from O'Reilly's, and I bought new brake pads. Cost me about $62. I went ahead and replaced them, and I happened to have a friend to come by and help me because he has a huge 3-ton floor jack. Well, he helped me replace the brakes and check, make sure everything is good, everything's greased up, lubricated, and sure enough, as soon as I start driving off, the brakes start squeaking again. And we were both in the car till he said, "You know what? Hold on. Let me get off the car. I'll walk alongside as you're driving, and let's see where that noise is coming from exactly." Since I'm the only driver, I figured, okay, it obviously sounds like it's coming from the front. Well, as soon as I start pulling away, he's walking alongside. He says, "Wait, that noise is coming from the back." So we parked the car in my garage, lifted it up, looked at the back brakes, which are the smaller ones, and sure enough, the back inside brake was metal to metal. Now, the whole time, because I'm the only driver, it sounded like the brakes noise was coming from the front. It wasn't. It's coming from the back. Though that goes to show you, when you do a complete brake job, don't assume it's coming from the front or the back. Check them all. And that's what happened. So I went back to O'Reilly's, bought the back brakes, put them on. Sure enough, that took care of the problem. Now the car runs perfectly. Now, if you were to go to any mechanic, any brake shop, they're going to charge you $200, $300 to do a complete brake job for the front and rear and change the rotors. So that goes to show you, before you assume where that noise is coming from, have a friend or somebody check the noise as it's happening, because it might sound like it's coming from the back or the front, so you never know. Anyways, hope this helps out a lot of people out there, because when I did my research, no mention of this happening to anybody else. So this is going to be a good learning lesson for people out there that want to do their own brakes and save themselves a lot of money.